Yes, good evening, good people. Sorry about that. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, there was a feedback. There was a feedback. So sorry about that. Good evening, good people. I welcome you again once more. This is Hillbro Today Studios, guys. Thank you so much. Um, thank you so much for um, listening to me wherever you are listening me to me from wherever you are. You might be in South Africa, you might be out of South Africa, you might be anywhere in the world. I just welcome you this time. uh, Basically, people, before I go any further, it's just a 30 minutes discussion, just a 30 minutes discussion. So I wish that someone could join. I wish that someone could join now if someone wants us to talk about something, especially when things are like this. Especially when things are like this. All right, guys. Sorry, the phone is ringing, beeping on the side. Yeah, at the same time. Okay, as time goes on, guys, I'm going to invite serious people here. I'm giving everyone a chance. You see, when the platform is newly operational, okay, we are not newly operational as such. It's just that we had put everything on hold, right? When everything was on hold, I was. It's not like I couldn't just plug in and start to use it. No, I could plug in and start to use it, but I wanted to calculate and see things first. I don't like to just speak. I know a lot of people like to just speak, just plug the cameras, bring the microphones, and just speak. Wow, wow, wow. Most of the things they speak is rubbish. It's useless things. At the end of the day, as time goes on, they run out of ideas of what to say, or they run out uh, of lies because they are acting these things. You see, they are doing what we call content. They are just creating content. Yeah, we're not creating content. This is serious. The reason why, most of you will understand, the reason why I do lives, and the reason why I do things in front of the camera is for me to have a reference to show the people in future, to say, you know what, I was telling them, so I had to record what I was telling them. You know. So long and short, guys, we have got serious matters. Okay, we might think that these serious matters are in South Africa only. No, we have got serious matters around the continent of Africa. Serious issues, right? That are waiting for men to rise up and fix them. But because uh, most of us men, we have chose to fold our hands and neglect our duties to head the families, to head the families, and to take care of our resources and our spaces. we've neglected that as African men. So hence we are seeing uh, things are not moving well in Africa. So we bring it now down to one country, South Africa, where there is current movement across the country where people are calling for the deportation, mass deportation of illegal immigrants. Mass deportation. Actually, this is sort of an exodus that must happen here. The greatest exodus that you've ever seen, right? So many people will ask me why am I worried about all these things? Well, yeah, these things they worry me because I know I have a duty. I have a duty and a role to play as number one, as a man in Africa, number two, as the leader of the Rock Africa, which is an organization that I started in 2019. The Rock Africa is an organization which is supposed to be operational across the continent of Africa, which is seeking to unite all Africans. But the unity of Africans is not supposed to be in a congested place. In fact, we want to liberate the continent. We want to liberate the the economies of Africa, right? So how are we going to do all those things? By making sure that every African is in their rightful place, at their right in their rightful country, of which the situation now currently, most of the Africans are displaced. They've moved, they've migrated to other places. Hence, we see a great number of people, of immigrants coming down to South Africa. Uh, we can talk and talk if we are serious about fixing African issues. You know, I was explaining to some people this afternoon that there is no way, no any other way to fix Africa other than uniting Africans. And there is a very big problem because Africans are so much trying to disconnect themselves from each other, right? When I'm talking about Africans disconnecting themselves from each other, I'm not talking about Africans that are in South Africa. I'm talking about Africans across the whole continent. They are trying by all means to disconnect themselves from each other. We want to live independently and separately and individually. So I want to make sure that me and my family only, we are sorted. That is why you will see me every day waking up. That is why you will see me every day going out to try and work, to try and hustle. My dream is to see me and my family well up. There is no more concern for the neighbor, and there is no more concern for our countries as a united country, or I can say there is no concern about the unity of Africans. Right. The unity of Africans is not just a speech to say the unity of Africans. And what I've discovered is the African leaders, the presidents of Africa, they are not the ones that are going to unite Africa. There's an organization that was called or that was formed called the African Union, which is the uh, AU. I think before it was called OAU, if I'm not mistaken, Organization of African Unity or Union. So all those those organizations are not the ones that are going to unite Africa. All those organizations are not the ones that are going to unite Africa. Why am I saying that? Because they are led by politicians. They are led, they are not led by leaders, they are led by politicians. You see? So, what makes one to be a leader in Africa is how sweet your tongue was to convince people whether you lied to them or not. You see, you take the problems that they have, you take the problems that they have and you use them against them. How? Let's say, for example, people are not working. You promise them, I'll give you jobs. Vote for me, I'll give you jobs. Then, when they vote you in, you become their leader. Then you become stuck. You can't give them jobs, right? In fact, what I always say is politicians should actually give people what they are promising. They must give it first before they are voted in. If I promise you that if you vote me in, I'll create jobs for you, I'd rather create jobs for you before you vote me in so that you will see that what I'm promising you is a reality. You see, a politician who has never created, maybe, let's say, 20 jobs, coming and promising you that I'll create jobs. You see? So basically, guys, we have a serious problem, right? So when we are looking at what is happening in South Africa, I know African leaders are coming to South Africa very soon. So when they come here, they will meet. But trust me, after their meeting, still the problems that are in South Africa will still remain. So, are the leaders not seeing the problem, or are the leaders failing to fix the problem? No, they are not the ones who are going to fix that problem. The problem is going to be fixed by a united people, people that are working together. Then we pinpointed a problem and we work towards solving that problem. That's the only way, right? So I know some people, when they see me alone like this on the screen, uh, they don't understand that it's their opportunity. This is actually their opportunity. I know politicians don't like to hear what I'm saying. They don't like to hear what I'm saying, but it's reality because a time is coming and it is not far. A time is coming when people will say, enough is enough. We can't trust these people anymore because we have trusted them for a long time and they've done nothing. So we rather do things on our own, right? Already it has started in South Africa where people have started to rise up. But in their rising up, they are trying to make it peacefully. So imagine, I want you to see this. Some people will think that some people think that the matches in South Africa, they are not effective. No, they are. And they will still be effective and they are still going to be more effective towards the agenda that they are working on. Why am I saying that? Because uh, the people that are leading the matches currently, the match and match in South Africa, they are trying by all means to make this thing peacefully. They are trying by all means to make it peacefully. Excuse me, it's very cold here. They are trying by all means to make it these matches very peacefully. So Imagine if someone can come and send you a message peacefully and say, "Come out of my house. I want to come back and stay in my house." And you decide because they've came to you peacefully, you say, "No, I will not respond. I'll just continue staying in their house," which is currently the situation on the ground. So my question is, what is up? Like for example, if they are saying people from outside, we are giving you this deadline, close your spaza shops. That message is a clear message, right? Very clear message. And that clear message, they are trying to show it to the people to say, let's work together. We are trying to sort out this mess, but we need you to start by doing one, two, three. And if people don't do one, two, three, in future, in the near future, people will start to see people starting to move to push them to do things that they were not supposed to be pushed to do, things that they were supposed to do willingly. You see. So I've been telling people that I'll address Africans to give them direction as to what I think or what I believe they must do. Remember, even if I give you uh, an advice, some people will not take it, some people listen to it, right? So basically, the advice that I'm giving all undocumented uh, foreign nationals that are in South Africa is try by all means to go back to your country, get proper documentation, then come back to South Africa legally. And those that are already in South Africa legally, if you face if you face uh, some forces of people pushing you to leave South Africa, even though you have those documents which are legal, I think it will be good for you to comply and do as they please. It's not a sweet thing to say, but there's this thing that I see which is coming, which is not which is not going to be good. There's this thing that actually this thing I've been seeing it since many years ago. I've been telling people that there's this and this that is coming. You see, so but when you say there's this and this that is coming, and there's no sign of such a thing happening or coming, people just not take you serious. You see, my wish was to see people discussing, coming together, talking about how to solve the problems that we are currently having in South Africa. But because people choose to ignore problems, fold the hands, and do nothing, you see, it's fine. Uh, the next advice that I'm gonna give people is I would rather advise people that are not documented to prepare themselves and come out of South Africa and go back to their country and prepare their documentation and come back. And when they come back, make sure that you do the proper way. Make sure that you do it the proper way because it's not like when I speak like this, I'm just speaking like this because all the people I know are documented. No, I've got people I know, people that I know that they love to be in South Africa, people that are not documented. people that still want to be in South Africa. According to them, they don't understand why they must leave South Africa because, according to them, they are not committing crimes, they're just living peacefully. Why must they? But trust me, it's the right thing to do, to do your documentation. And those who already have documentation or documents that legalize their stay in South Africa, because I've heard some other people who are saying even those with papers must leave. You know, if you feel like your life is not safe, leave peacefully. You might never know what lies ahead. Maybe God is the one removing you from a space where things will be more tighter. So I want us to discuss about these things. So if people want to join me, they can WhatsApp me on 078 right? So you WhatsApp me and ask for a link, a request for a link to join. And I'm always here 8 p.m. to 8:30, right? 8 p.m. to 8:30. I'm always here. So you can WhatsApp me and ask for the link. Then I will add you here. Then we can discuss about these things. But if people feel like they don't want to discuss, it's also okay. So we are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook, as you can see there, right by the corner. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube, right? So you can also WhatsApp me on 07826899313. Then ask for the just ask for the link, request for the link. Then I will send you the link. And when I send you the link, then I will I'll have a discussion with you live, just like you see me here. Your video will be also there, then we can talk. But then some people will say, no, I don't want to be the first to discuss. I don't want to join first. I don't. Yeah, but remember, a time will come maybe where some other serious people, there's general people, people that we stay with in our communities, general people that are not holding any positions or serious positions. So such people, I want us to have them always on the discussion, so that we get the information from the people on the ground, right? Um, but however, as time goes on, we'll be having people. As time goes on, we'll be having people that maybe will be representing governments, will be representing some non-profit organizations, some NPOs, and we'll be having people as well, representing some political parties, and we'll be having, because this is gonna be big. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about what is happening now. People will look for a platform to speak. People will seek a platform to speak. People will want to say something. But for now, I know they want to keep quiet. But I'm here for you. I'm here always. I'll never leave Africans to sink themselves or to destroy themselves. We'll always be together. I'm here for you, and I want to see this continent one day living in peace and harmony. and having all the countries of Africa stabilizing their economies and avoiding to move from one country to one country to try to survive. No, we can do it. We can work together. Everything that we need is in our hands. It's not like we still have to go to another continent and ask for something. No, everything that we need is in our hands. So when you hear South Africans crying, saying, no, 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 this is too much for us. We want these people to go back where they are coming from. It's not from a point of hatred, it's from a point of suffocation. It's like this heavy load of all Africans and other countries who are coming out of Africa, flocking into one nation, and they are overwhelming the systems of the nation, the hospital system, the healthcare, the policing, and everything is now overwhelmed by the big number of people that are moving to one place. So hence you hear them crying. Hence you hear them crying. So please, people, I invite you, if you feel like you want us to discuss. The reason why I'm not rushing, because I know I'm here every day, 8 p.m., and I'm still gonna be here until people realize what I'm talking about. I'm still gonna be here. So, good people, without wasting much time, it's 25 uh, minutes after 8, mm, and there is no one yet. There is no one yet. Yeah, and sometimes people will ask them what's really, really taking place. Okay, what's happening is I'm giving people a platform. My name is Ngobizwe Ngobe, aka Seven Jones, right? I'm giving people a platform to speak. I'm giving people a platform to speak, especially people from where I come from, right? Zimbabweans, not all Zimbabweans, right? I want uh, the I want to hear from the Mtwarazi people, right? What plans can be done? Okay, so basically, this platform is open for everyone across the world. But currently, we are facing with a situation, right, of people that have migrated to South Africa, and the South Africans are asking them to go back to where they are coming from, right? And we have got the people of my tribe, right? I'm also concerned about them, the Mtwarazi people. I'm also concerned about them. I want them to unite and work together so that we can preserve our heritage, our history, and also so that we can grow, and also so that we can uh, make sure that our people, they are taken care of, right? And at the same time, when I'm saying that, I'm not saying other Zimbabweans were not going to. I said I'm going to help all Africans across the continent, but I wanted to start where I am. You understand? I want to start with my people. If I cannot manage to put together my people, trust me, let's forget for now about me putting together all Africans to solve African problems. If we fail, Charity begins at home. If we can't do it at home, then we can't. You see, I know we've got many tribes in Zimbabwe, but I don't know much about other tribes other than the tribes that come from Mtwaras. You see, we've got other tribes as well in Zimbabwe, but I'm not so familiar with them. So, but what all I'm saying is, I want to see the continent of Africa united. I want the whole continent of Africa to unite. So, good people, without wasting much time, I'm going to start inviting people to come and talk to me, right? So, when people come and talk to me, we'll take it from there. We will take it from there. All right, good people, it's 8:30 now. Thank you for being with me today. But we still have serious issues for us to discuss. So I'm going to start to discuss with other people. Uh, I'm going to start to discuss with other people as well. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening.